Hey, how's everyone doing tonight, this Monday? I see Bomber and LP both in chat. How you doing? How you doing? So, before we fully get into things, Bomber, yeah, got the first boss out of the way now. Congratulations. A good one to do, right? You got the running buff. You can maybe see down backwards down there. I have the Elder still on, even though I don't use it very often. I probably should swap back to the first boss. I think we're gonna switch back over to our main screen over here. Desktop audio. The Mad Tea Party, are you there?
Hello.
It was easier than you thought, but you did a lot of leveling beforehand, sure. You know, here, let's go ahead and take a look at my stats. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. I keep going up and down on my stats, and it's because I keep dying. It's very easy to die, right? Because your whole life and everything is based off of the food that you eat, and when I'm just doing random stuff, I don't want to eat my good food, right? So I don't, and then all of a sudden I'll be attacked, and then I'm dead because I only have 30 life, something like that. So it's happened quite a bit. Or we'll be sailing or something, and I don't need food while I'm sailing, and then we go to land, and all of a sudden there are poison leeches, and the poison kills you. Stuff like that. But my wood cutting is like 26, and I'm pretty sure when I looked at this last, it was around like 38. So dying is pretty painful, honestly. You do lose a lot of skill points. I know our bow at one point, yeah, you can accidentally get overwhelmed. Oh, and if your food goes out too, right? That's another thing. I find that I'm just stingy with the food. But I'm pretty sure on a previous stream, my bow was like at 24. I can't just get it up. It just keeps going back down. Pickaxe is still 30. Fishing, I'm pretty sure I had an 8. Not that that matters, but... And then my main melee, the pole armor, is still 25, which isn't terrible, I guess, but... yeah, let's go ahead and take a look around, and we'll show some of the things that we've done in between. Hey, Darth is here. Doing, Darth? Okay, so here's our port, and you might see it's already modified slightly. But I gotta tell you, this section over here was totally destroyed, and there's still chests over here that were destroyed. So I had a raid, clearly, that happened to this area, and no one was here to defend it. We didn't even know what happened. We were out sailing. In fact, let's take a look at the map, okay? We're gonna zoom out. This is our swamp port. This is where all of the swamp dungeons were at that we did. And we were bringing back, LeCloud and I, we finished the rest of the dungeons. We got the iron. We were sailing the iron back. You know, we come all the way back through here. We fought another serpent. And then we get back up to our dock, and half of it was gone. And at that time, we already had the bigger boat, which I'll show in just a moment here. But our other boat was here, and it must have despawned like the nails, because I never got them back. Unless they're just down there in the water and I can't see them, which is a possibility. I am slightly looking right now. But I rebuilt this bit. However, the longboat, the new one, right? The thing that we more recently unlocked, it's way bigger than the carve. Like, check this out. It's like 3 tiles wide, and it's way longer. So we were able to fit the carve just like from here back, and it was fine. This thing's like huge. And the port's coming along, right? I did have to rebuild a bit. And then I started doing stone. Yeah, now that we have stone, I started doing the stone, and I figured it would be great if we had stairs in here. So let's say you're like up here, and you like, crap, I fell in. It's not a big deal. We can now just sort of walk out. That's what I was going for. It turns out building stone in the water is really challenging, and I really should have like worked stone like on land first, because when you break stuff, in fact, you can see some down there, the stone, of course, just sinks. So if I were to break this right now, it'd be harder to get the materials back. I'm getting most of it back, but you can see we're kind of like, we're at a spot right here where we're able to stand when the tide goes down, and the boat actually looks like it's fine. So we don't need the water to be any deeper than this. I think this is about the lowest it can go. So that's sort of like a tip. If you're gonna make something in the water for the boat, it looks like if you're able to stand, it's just deep enough. But you gotta make sure it's like low tide, because if it's high tide and you can stand, all of a sudden you're gonna have problems. Yes, Darth, the raid went through. It did pop up. Oh, your browser lagged. Yes, it did pop up though. We got the notification and everything for it. Yes, oh, and the big boat has ladders on both sides, which is amazing, right? Look at this. Boosh. By the way, this boat is longer than our main house, and about as wide, which tells you how big it is. If we actually pop open this here, we can see the longship. So it takes 100 nails, which it translates to 10 iron. 10 deer hide, 40 fine wood, 40 ancient bark. That's how you make this. The iron is still kind of expensive. I mean, even though we fully raided all of these dungeons down here, I don't know if you get iron anywhere else in the game or if it's just the swamp. That's the only place we know how to find it so far. However, we got it all from that section. And this island's basically done. However, the Bonemass boss, this is another, like, swamp island here. So, there will be more dungeons to do. Mad Tea Party. I haven't made a weapon yet with the iron. I figured you wanted the mace, but before I used any for you, I figured I'd ask you.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna make. Maybe you guys can help me pick what weapon. Yeah, try again tomorrow, Darth. If I have the ability to, because I'm not streaming tomorrow, I'm not planning to, I should be able to jump in. Okay, so anyways, here's the stuff. And we are building this out, and that's just temporary down there. And actually, look, that was totally covered by water, and now it's not. I'm going to break all of that eventually here. But we're going to expand out this way somehow, probably with stone to kind of keep it safer. Maybe make up a little bit of a wall. Enemies keep spawning over here, and they're like, hey, there's a person out there, and they start swimming across, and I don't want that to happen. And then also, something I found out. Okay, so normally, right, look at this wood. If we pull out the hammer, it's half damaged. It takes rain damage, right? So rain damage on wood is a thing. We know this, that's why we put a roof up. However, look at this. This is not recently repaired. It turns out if you build wood right on top of stone, it doesn't take rain damage, and I don't know why. But that's another big tip, I think, for building wood outside. Just make sure you put stone down before it. Okay, we're gonna go back to the main base before we do anything else. And in fact, when we go do our new base, we're gonna put it somewhere over here, right? We want it close to the Bonemass boss. We actually might put it over here, somewhere that's gonna be really easy for a port, for a boat. But I do have a temporary teleporter right down here on this island. So we're gonna teleport there, we're gonna break the teleporter, and then we're gonna sail up. That's the plan anyways. However, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got going. We now have some stone in here, which is nice. But it's not just in here. We have stone going all the way back to base. I spent a decent chunk of time flattening things out, chopping away all the bits, getting it going. Stone pathway, yep. So you do get that on the hoe. So it's paved road, and you have to have a stone cutter in order to do it. And that's kind of a pain, because in order to place a stone cutter, you have to place a workbench. So basically every, like, I don't know, 50 feet or whatever, I'd place a workbench, I'd build a stone cutter, I'd go back, I'd pave the path, break the workbench and the stone cutter, and do it again. So it did take a little bit of time, but I feel like it was very worth it. Yeah, you know, it wasn't that bad. However, right? It is a little tedious. It is. I get that the mechanic that they're going for in the game, right, is you have to have the workbench nearby in order to do anything like that, and that's what they stuck with, and it's probably fine. However, it could be nicer. So, like, here's the thing, right? The only way that we could build stone over here, because you need the stone worker, and in order to make the stone worker, you have to have 2 bars of iron. Means in order to actually build stone anywhere else, you do have to, like, boat it in. Since we're just going to use a teleporter, I don't feel like boating all the way from our main base to get there. We're not going to use stone. So it's a little pain like that. Some other upgrades we've done since then. We have these hearths all over now. We've replaced all of the old campfires and their cooking stakes with the upgraded ones that can hold more. Let's see, we have the fermenters. We got 2 of them now. You do not need the mugs for the fermenter. You just kind of go up and hit it, and you'll get the stuff out. I made some frost resistance mead. I already know we need this for the mountains, the snowy mountains. Let's see. Med tea party. Make sure before you leave to grab, like, at least 2 poison resistance meads, I would say. And I'm also going to take, like, 2 minor health potions. I just imagine we're going to be fighting a lot of skeletons and some Draugr while we're there. And they're in this chest here, if you didn't know. Let's see, our field down here has expanded quite a bit. We now have turnips growing in the field, and this one is still for carrots. Oh, and I think before we leave, I'm gonna want to grab some more food. Oh, I gotta show this off too. I don't know if this has a purpose other than just deleting things, but this is the obliterator, okay? You can put anything you want in the obliterator, like these bukeberries that I don't care about. And then you pull the lever and you run. Boom. Items obliterated. See, like, you don't get anything for it. And LeCloud, he didn't tell me where, but he had to rebuild a wall because it broke the wall. So you want to make sure it's away from your structures. Let's see. I don't know if this was shown off on stream yet or not. We did a little bit of work over here. We've got stone worked into our smeltery area now. Makes it a little nicer. And check out all the iron we got. We got quite a bit. Now, for crafting, if you want to make the helmet, the body, and the legs, it takes 60 bars of iron. Right, so if, like, Mad Tea Party and I both wanted to fully kit out our armor right now, we have enough. We would have a bunch left over. But you also use iron for lots of other things, too. Like in the building tab, there are now, like, iron cage walls and doors and these iron wood poles. So I don't know that we want to try using all of our iron just yet. However, I do think that we should probably make a new weapon. So, let's take a look. Weapon options. So we're currently using the bronze at gear. So here's my bronze at gear and its stats. 51 pierce. Block armor 16. And the block armor 16 and block force 45. I don't quite know what those mean just yet. And there's parry bonus too. The parry bonus is how much damage you'll do after you parry. However, right? Block armor and block force. I feel like they play a factor into the parry, because if you use like a really weak weapon against a troll, you can't parry it. But this one, I can parry a troll. Maybe not every time, but I have certainly done it. So I feel like it's a good thing to keep in mind when we're upgrading. The black force on the iron at gear is lower, but that's probably because it's level 1. Damage goes up, though, of course. Other iron weapons. Well, there's an iron battle axe. The big problem that I see with this battle axe is it is a big, slow weapon. Your movement speed is minus 20% when wielding it. And I'm already at negative 10% for my armor. I feel like that would really, really be painful. But the slash damage is very good. Block force is also very good on it. There's an iron bow. The iron bow is only a slight upgrade compared to my level 4 finewood bow. 41 pierce versus 42 on the huntsman. And the draw stamina is higher. So I think we're gonna just keep our current bow for now. At least through this next boss. Who knows, right? We might unlock a new bow right afterwards. Not really sure. I don't know what comes next, is what I'm trying to say. If we keep going down, what else do we have for weapons? Well, there's the ancient bark spear, which is also iron. So this one's actually a spear, not a halberd. Pierce 55. Block armor 21, block force 20. Or there's the iron sword itself. I was kind of thinking like sword and board might be good. But I've really kind of liked being able to, when we're playing in a group, especially when we're in the dungeon, right? There's those tight corridors. Someone can be up front and I can easily be behind stabbing. So I think we might stick with the at gear. I need 30 iron and 2 leather scrap. How about we get that right now? Also got a little dark. You know, actually, I was thinking... Here we go. Do we have any resin? We do. I thought there was another one, like, here in the middle. Guess not. We also made a door into our main base right here. There's a pretty quick way to get in and out. Yeah. There's like a fire thing up there for light, but it takes coal and I don't have any on me. I already forgot what I needed. It was like leather scrap. I think it was 2. You can just leave that open for now. No, I'm missing... Oh, the 30 iron. Sure. Got it. Also, let's take a look and see... Inventory full. Wah wah. I had 2 iron on me for a stoneworker table, so there we go. Let's see what it takes to upgrade. Iron Acure, 15 iron and 1 leather scrap. We're gonna do that too. Yeah, you might want to upgrade your mace one. Oh, hey, you're using the chest from that far away?
Yeah.
No, you could do that. Oh, that's really handy. I keep running around to use it. Iron Hat Gear, level 2. Nice, okay. Difference in ability now, right? We went from 51 pierce all the way up to 71 pierce. I think we're gonna do a lot more damage. Alright, so we're going to want to take, like, wood with us, Mad Tea Party. However, right, because we're going to be using a teleporter, we don't have to take it with us to start with. We can always run back. Shouldn't be a huge deal. Oh, also, if you haven't hit it, you might want to hit the cartography table. You'll probably get a lot of new stuff.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna grab some food, and I'm ready to go. Anything else you need to do before we leave?
Do we have iron, gear? Like, armor?
No, I haven't made any.
Okay.
I'm still wearing the bronze stuff. We have enough iron to upgrade, although,
We don't have to do that right now, I was just wondering.
I'm kind of not sure if I want to spend the points on it. And when I say points, I mean resources, of course. These sausages are kind of new, and they are really good food. 55 HP, 18 stamina. Really good.
There's also, I made some of the black soup. It's 50 health. 17 stamina.
Oh. Yeah, that's really good. I'm not gonna use that right now. Takes blood bags and it also takes turnips too. The blood bags are slightly rare, right? I mean, you got to kill leeches for them. How many do we have? I guess we have 31.
Yeah, that's why I only made a few.
Like, I'll probably make that when we do the boss. I'll want that for sure for the boss. And, oops. For the boss, we could also potentially have some serpent stew. That's 80 health. There's also turnip stew. I don't know if you saw turnip stew is 55 stamina.
Yeah, I did make some more, some more of that.
Okay. Again, I'm not using that right now. I don't want to use our good stuff yet. Fighting Draugr and things that are not too hard to deal with. Or at least shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Alright, I say let's save it real quick. Or not save it, but sleep real quick. Then we'll go boating. I do have a little bit of wood on me. So we might be able to build a tiny bit. I mean...
I've got a couple stacks just so we have them.
You have it on you? Okay. Yeah, then, you know what, I'll grab some too. Wet too. There we go. That should be good enough. Almost a stack of core. Alright, the teleporter. So I have a teleporter already most of the way out there. And so this will be our actual boss teleporter when we move it. That's the plan.
Okay.
So we have two options. Ooh, okay. Little tiny hut. We have two options. We could break the teleporter right now and take it with us, or we could go up there, build our little hut thing, and then come back here and take this. You know what? Let's just take it.
How far away is it?
Let's just take it. Well, the problem is, like, am I targeting it? Yes. Okay. The problem, right, is if we happen to die and we don't get the portal up, we have a long journey back to get back here.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll leave the workbench. I don't really care. Don't want to leave the core wood behind, though. Gotcha. Okay, here we go. We're going north. A little northwest, actually. Of course, we're going in the direction of the wind. It's almost that way. Almost always. So there's something else that we found out in the water as well, and it's a little unfortunate that we didn't find it on a stream. But interestingly enough, this is plains up here. Interestingly enough, there are big creatures out in the ocean that you can find that I think are turtles. Not sure, not certain. I think they're turtles, and you can jump on their back, and you can mine some barnacles off of them. This looks like it's going to be a little shallow. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, there are a couple different folklore that use turtles as, like, part of creation and things like that. Which I'm cool with. I like turtles.
Alright, we are through that. Oh, look at this! I never saw this stuff before. There's like a big bonfire.
Huh.
And some structures set up. LP agrees with you. Turtles are great.
They are.
I'm trying to see if we can see if there's any enemies here. Oh!
There is, yeah.
What are those?
Ugly.
They look like orcs, and that looks like a goblin.
Yeah.
He's trying to swim to us. Oh, there's something really big up by the fire. I just saw it. All right, that looks like fun. Here, I'm gonna mark this on the map. Yeah, I'm gonna call it Goblin Village. Marked. It's the plains. I think the way that we're supposed to do the progression of the game is we go from the swamp to the mountains, and then after the mountains is the plains. I don't know that for certain, but I think that's what it is. In the last time I played this over a year ago, I did explore the mountains just a little bit, and they're very cold, and you take damage there. So that's one of the reasons why I had those frost resistance potions brewing back at base. All right, so we're going, if you open your map and you zoom out a little bit, we're going about there, where that ping is. If you turn to your right, please look out the right window. You shall see some of those buffalo things that the vendor has.
There's a sail in my way.
How about now? See him over there?
Are they not? Were they not moving?
They're not moving. Oh, and they just popped out for me.
I saw them.
That's plains biome right there too, and then right behind plains, I think that's mountain biome.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, so I didn't realize this before. You can zoom out when you're on the boat.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can get a much better view. Man, I already see Draugr in the water to our right here. Oh, there's a little bit of a base on land right here. This is kind of what I'm thinking of doing, right? If you see that base, I mean, there's a bunch of Draugr underneath it. But I'm thinking we build something up off the land a little bit. I think it might be, a little better protected, unless they just come destroy the supports, which I guess they could. We don't really have stone over here. But also, right, we need a port, we need a dock. So my thought process is we're gonna build out into the water a little ways in order to get the dock, and then we'll build a little base, a little structure out on the water. And hopefully, if we do it that way, again, the thought is the only way that the enemies can get to us is if they take the bridge. So they would have to run straight across it, which means they only have one angle for attack.
Yeah.
Actually, I just turned in, but we don't need to turn in. Going this way. I'm seeing lots of Draugr, though, on the edges.
They're just standing there.
That's what we're going to have to deal with up here, too, I bet. Saying right instead of port. You're right, Bomber, except if it was right, it's starboard. Port is left. I was gonna say, how did you just take so much life? I see you just ate food.
Yep.
I was concerned.
We're almost there, so.
We are almost there, you're right. I probably should do the same, and then my HP will be regened in time. So when we sailed out here the last time, it was so foggy, I couldn't see anything. Like, you wouldn't be able to see land from where we are. That's how foggy it was.
Wow.
On the port side, there are some little land masses out there that I can now see. I wouldn't mind getting that unlocked on the map, but we don't need to do that right now. This right here about is where I was thinking we would put our base. And there are 2 dungeons right here. So the real question is where exactly? Oh, and leeches. Leeches are going to be a problem because I think they'll attack the boat.
There's a lot of guys out here.
There sure is. Uh-huh. But so directly east inland is where the boss is at. That's why I wanted to put it here, because we're not like, we wouldn't have to be running super far, especially if we die a bunch of times, who knows what. I'm looking for a good spot to even land. There isn't one, is what it looks like. Flip around here. You have arrows with you, right?
I just realized I didn't make more, but I have 29. So
okay.
I can make more wood arrows once we get a workbench, but
yeah. So those leeches beneath us. I mean, if we get off the boat, we gotta make sure we get on land right away because of those leeches. And this is where I'm thinking of dropping the boat off anywhere. It's right about here somewhere. I want to see if the leech attacks the boat.
Ow.
Careful.
I was facing the wrong way.
The boat's still drifting. I need to stop that. Missed. Yeah, those leeches sure are actually hitting the boat, but I don't know if they're hitting the boat because they want to hit the boat or if they're trying to hit me. I think they were trying to hit me. I found using the the logger's axe is really good for those. Also, I don't know how to zoom back in now. Watch the slime behind you. Don't get poisoned.
Too late.
Might want to take your poison potion if you
I did.
need it. Okay. I haven't had mine yet. For your blob. Yeah, I need to zoom in. I have no idea how to... There we go. Control and the mouse wheel will zoom me back in.
Really? My mouse wheel just does it.
Oh. Oh. I guess it does. For some reason, I thought that swapped your weapons and stuff. Okay. I overthought it then. Let's see. How deep is the water here, right? Because if we want to build out into the water, need it to not be super deep. Pretty deep, though. Can we chop these trees down? We can chop these trees down. I think we do.
Okay. Do you want me to build a workbench right here?
If you want to. Ooh, that tree's falling my way. So my thought process is let's get a wall going. We have another slime coming in. Don't you do it. Oh, he got me. Now, time for my poison potion. Another leech. Oh, we got lots of leeches, actually. Woo! Enemies everywhere. Okay, you did get a workbench up. Let's go ahead and get But just barely, like, not in range. How about I'm gonna remake the workbench, okay? Making it a little bit more central. Not really sure how I want to build this. Just gonna go straight. We can always move the wall later.
There's 2 Draugr coming in.
Okay,
Which I
coming.
think the second one's coming into. Yeah.
You did good damage off of that parry I did. Got a bow. Leeches.
Ah.
Yep. You know, there is a structure straight in there that's like up on a tree. We could potentially reuse it, but I mean, we do need to have a port.
Yeah.
You know, I want to chop these trees down. Like them. No! Fell right on the wall. I see another Draugr coming in towards you.
Drop this tree on him. Oh, and there's 2 more coming from farther down.
Okay. Hey, well, that one has, like, missing life already. And now he's dead.
Oh, I probably hit him earlier. There was one that I hit with my bow and he ran away.
Ah, that was probably him then.
Ah, there's a leech right here.
I think I hear a leech next to me, too. Maybe not. We can always use some stone to build the land up here as well so we don't have water. Might be something we want to do. And this feels right here like a really good entry-exit way, I think.
Ah, there's a leech.
Where? Oh, right next to me!
Right next to you. Couldn't find it again. They just, like, pop up.
It was, camouflaged. And, let's see, I'm out of wood, but there's a ton over here. There's a bunch of ancient bark over here. If you have inventory space, you can grab it. Yep, out of wood again. Okay. How much wood do you have?
I have 3 stacks plus 30.
Okay. Now we have a portal back. That is a very temporary location, because that's not safe at all. We need to make sure that stuff isn't going to swim around the wall. One thing. Jumping around the bottom of the The land is unfortunately... Oh, there's a rock right there. That's what it is. If I can just connect it on. That's good enough. Okay, so... We know right now that the leeches have come for us. They have hit the boat, but I don't know that they were attacking the boat directly. I think I heard another one even. Kind of want our base to be like snappable to the wall, even if we don't need it to be. That's what this is. This is just a temporary in about the right spot. Okay. Has done its job. So my thought process here is we build out into the water a little ways, and then we will build a building, some sort of structure, and the dock, kind of all connected. And then hopefully that way...
We won't be able to go out very far.
No, I don't think so, yeah. But far enough, right? Because we want it to be easy to sail up to it.
Yeah.
Without having to like turn the boat into anything, because we want to make sure that we can get the boat in and out fast in case we're like overwhelmed or something.
Yeah.
And thankfully right here, like this is still pretty shallow at the moment. The thing that I'm worried about is enemies seeing us from the distance and deciding, hey, I can just walk around this wall and go through in the water. That's how you get the boat broken. But not sure if there's a whole lot we can do about it. Oh, here is a tip for building out, okay? So if you basically put your cursor right on the end in the middle of two, like, flooring, put your platform there, then you can put the next floor on the next corner, and it basically snaps it to the bottom. Just like that. I don't know if you saw what I did, but it's a really good tip. Oh man, even like out at the very end that I've got it right now, it's still just a short pull. We got some guys coming in. Is that what you're shooting at? I don't know, I was asking.
No, there was a leech.
Oh.
I was going out to get the ancient bark.
Ah.
Now that I have space for it. And it was right outside the gate.
A stone on me. Don't. Do you have any stone on you?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna run through the portal.
Okay.
And grab a little bit more wood and stone.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the stone to make the ground level in the water just a little less deep.
Mm-hmm.
Five should be enough, I would think. Take that for now. And we'll take another half stack of core. Okay. If you need to run back for anything, you can feel free to do so. I'm coming back through right now.
Whoa, something's in the air.
Huh?
There's a ghost thing in the air.
Oh, those are the wraith things. They drop the chains.
Oh.
They're actually... Like, I want to kill it, because I want those chains. I just hit our wall. I missed, but I think I alerted it. I hit the wall again. We can't go around the wall. The wall is doing its job. See, look, this Draugr easily walked around, though. Very easily did. Okay, here we go. Got it. There is a chain on the ground. If you have any inventory, you could grab it. But that does tell us, alright, we need to fix that wall up a little bit. The polearm reach is very nice. It is. The one thing to note is it has a low parry bonus. Mad Tea Party, what is the parry bonus on your mace? Or if you're using a shield, what's the parry bonus on the shield?
2.5 on the shield. 2 on the mace.
Okay, so when you're wielding a shield, it will use the parry bonus off of the shield and not the mace. Bomber, you gotta get good at parrying. That's how I do most of my damage.
I don't even know how to parry.
You block right before the enemy hits you. And it's not like...
I'm never gonna do that.
Well, no, it's not immediately before it hits you. If you see it like swing, pull its arm back, hold block then. Just hold it. You don't need to like tap it. Just hold it, and you'll get the parry. And if you don't get the parry, if you were too early, then you still blocked it, right? Okay, so how do you think we should continue with this? I can probably go a little deeper or a little further out.
I wouldn't go too much further because I don't know if the waves would affect anything. And they start to get bigger the further out we go. Like they're already starting to get bigger, not too far out of this.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think if it started getting rough. I'm gonna go out just a little tiny bit further though. Like one more section is what I'm thinking. Maybe. Oh, no, nope, that's gonna bother me. Can't have the planks go in different directions. Of course. Fall in the water. Okay, so we'll just see. That is still touching. That is actually not touching. Okay, well, it will be. Now it's touching. So it's pretty safe right there, I think, for our distance. Oh, I forgot you had a light.
So did I.
Okay, so this is our pier, but also we want to build our safe house here too and move the portal into the house. So I'm thinking we expand over maybe where the boat currently is.
Okay.
I'm going to move the boat. How do I want to move it though? This. This boat has like 22 or something iron in it. Parallel parking a boat? Yeah. I guess so. And stop. Yup. Perfect spot for the boat. Right there. Okay. There's a leech in the water. Pretty sure I just saw it stick its head up out. I gotta get myself one of those headlamps. Is there an anchor item? Not that I'm aware of, right? When the game came out, when I played it last time, I am almost positive the boats would drift out to sea. However, right, I haven't noticed that yet. So I don't know if they changed something with boats. Also, look right where my cursor is, straight out there. I think there's something in the water. Like, right there. Might just be a tiny bit of a rock sticking. No, it's moving. I bet it's a leech. Or maybe it's a fish. It's probably a fish. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the boat would drift out, and it doesn't seem to do that anymore. So we're gonna use this as a little bit of an experiment. See if it does. It's definitely different than how we've done the other docks, right? We had like corrals for them, but those other docks were safer spots, and I really don't want to have to like try to back up really slowly if there's something in here trying to beat the, crap out of us. That's my motivation for doing it differently. Okay, how about we do a pillar coming out this way. This is where we're gonna build our house, hut thing. Thought I just heard a leech behind me. Oh, the water sounds in the swamp are gross. Okay, so I know of a new trick. Let me see if I can get it to snap right. Maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna get it to snap right. Well, I can get one to snap right there. No, sure. Snap one there. Cool. We don't need this thing to be huge. I'm kind of thinking maybe a 4x4, or what are you thinking?
That's probably big enough. We just need it to be able to hold the portal and a couple beds and some chests. It doesn't need to be super spacious.
I do want it to have a fire pit as
Yeah.
well. That's what this is going to be. You know what? Instead of doing a post here, we're just going to raise the ground up. Bring it back down a tiny bit.
Why do the fish jump so high? I saw a video yesterday of an orca shooting a seal way up into the air
Oh, yeah?
out of the ocean. That's what it makes me think of. An orca just used its tail to
Maybe there's an orca down there.
flick it into the air. Maybe.
If there was an orca down there, that might actually be a little terrifying for this game.
Yeah, we'd die.
This is actually, because I used the core wood, it's way bigger than I thought it was going to be, which is, I think, fine.
Yeah.
So maybe we only bring it out to there. This feels like a thing. Need that to get snapped a little higher. Let's put one on top real quick. This game is all about learning how to snap different things together, I think. Okay, and I was kind of feeling like we might be able to pull off... Oh no, we won't be able to pull off an overhang here, because it's way too low. Although, we could just go up a tiny bit, right? Go up a little bit. Showing off some new advanced builder techniques I've never tried before.
I'm just watching and letting you do all the work.
I've noticed.
Supervising.
Yeah.
Don't want to get in the way.
Supervisor. Alright, tell me, can you get under those? Can you walk under those and get to the door?
Yep.
Oh, no problems? Okay. Let's thought of another thing to try. Oh, I'm out of wood. You have any more on you, or?
In that chest.
Thank you. So what I just did here is, instead of lining the roof up with the panel of the wall, I offset it half a step. And by offsetting it half a step, it's now going to overhang our wall, but it's not going to be a full, like, panel's worth. So I think it'll look way better.
You need me to go get more wood?
Yes, please. Bring like 3 or 4 stacks if you can, I think. Come on. Find the snapping point. Yeah, we can just drop down from here, I think. What I want to see is that going to look okay? Is the pillar going to be sticking out? Might be. I think it's fine. You're the safety committee, by the way. Okay, and everything is mostly supported. We're good. We're good there. Done with the roof. Okay. We probably want it to not look like it's just sticking into the... Up here, we could like do something like this. Bring this out here like that. Kind of thinking I like that. Where to put it? About right there. Oh, just hear water. Oh, there is that a leech right there? What is that? That's a rock. Okay, so here's another thing that I'm playing with. I haven't actually used it yet. When you place a door, okay, this is going to be something that's going to be interesting. Look, I have a wall right back there. I can snap one here, and I can snap one here. There are 3 different snap planes for a door. Let me actually build it out here. Boom. Okay. Wall. I can put one there. I can put one there. And I can put one there. Look at that. That opens up some things. So typically, on all of our builds before this, I have done the wall right in the middle, which is normally what happens if you try to snap a wall, like onto a floorboard or whatever. But on this building, I snapped it onto the back. And I did that because now we can do some interesting things like this. And make it look like it's got weird supports and stuff. It sort of gives it a depth and makes it look interesting. I think we're gonna do this all over the place now. And then you can actually unsnap the door and you can snap it in so it's like in line, which we might do. So I could do that again here, right? This wall and this wall and the back wall. We could do the same thing where we place a door and then just break the door. In fact, why don't we do that, right? It costs us like 1 second of time to really do it if we care. Although, you know what? I think this door got snapped in further. Because, like, doors are weird. They have different snapping points. You want to move that one out just a little bit. There, I think.
Extra wood is in the chest.
Thank you. Okay, so if we're actually gonna have a little fire pit, In the fire pit can go right out here. We'll just snap some walls out. That's like perfect size for it. But we need to protect it from the rain. Actually, it is protected from the rain. However, it's venting all of the smoke up into our house at the moment. So there's that. Hey, can we actually move these beds, like right here, I think? Typically, you want to be closer to the fire when you're putting your beds up. That's all. Okay, we're gonna break this one, I guess. That should let the smoke go out. Maybe we need to break 2. This might be a problem for our offset roof, right? Maybe? I'm out of wood. Okay, broken the portal. Now we should be able to get the portal in over here. Can you step forward? Thank you. Okay, I'm not gonna link it so that we're not constantly hearing it going off. Yeah, I was thinking we could pitch the roof a different way there. We might still do that. I haven't fully decided yet here. The alternative is what if we move the fire pit just a smidge? I mean, it's hard. You know, it would be really nice. You know how they have like a half wall? It would be like a half vertical wall. It would be nice if they had a half. I guess I would call this half horizontal wall. It would be nice if they had a half vertical wall. Oh, that's exactly what this thing is. If you build it 2 up. Okay, how about this? So if we connect this to our main wall this way, we can offset the fire. I'm just gonna break it now. I think that's gonna work just fine. So we need to do the same thing over here and actually... I want to do that. Yeah. Okay. They'll get our normal then size wall to connect onto that one. Fireplace back in there, and now we can either do the roof pitching like we had talked about. Can't see well enough. Yep, that looks fine. Is there a reason you need bases? Do you get rated? Hi, Too Much Pina. There is. There is definitely a reason you need bases. So, hey, thanks for the follow. Yes, you can be raided. However, you don't get raided unless you have a base. So building the base will get you raided, but you can protect it, right? So like we have this big wall up here. So what we're doing right now is we have a boss right here called Bonemass. I don't know what the boss is like, but we definitely know that we want to teleport here, because if we die in the fight, our main base is all the way over here, and that is like, it's like a 20-minute sail if you have the wind. If you don't have the wind, it's longer. The world map is actually very large, and you can see we still haven't even explored half of it. So by setting up a portal over here, if we didn't have a base to protect the portal, guys would come in here and they would just start breaking it, and then we would be out of portal. So we're making a safe spot. This is our staging point. And yes, so there's two different kinds of raids. There's the normal enemies who spawn around, and they would come in and attack us. And then there's the second kind of raid. So you can have actual base raids, but again, those are only caused when you have a base. Look, like the actual logic to the way it works, I think you actually have to have like 3 base building blocks, and base blocks are certain things like campfires, like we have over there, the workbench, which we have right behind my head, and these torches, and I think a chest counts as well. The teleport also counts as well. So if you have like 3 major types of structure, you now all of a sudden have a base that can be raided. And when that happens, it can be a little scary. You can have trolls coming in. Trolls have like, a troll can break a tree, grab the tree, and then start smacking you or your house with it and just totally tear it apart. It's a good time. Here. We're gonna get some pillars built up. Did I break our scaffolding? I did. Why did I do that? I should have known that we would need it again. You just downloaded the game, you're trying to learn some stuff. Yeah, this game is great, by the way. It's not actually finished, right? It's only in early access, but it is definitely a, like, fully complete game. Like, you can fully enjoy the game with everything it's currently got. I am not an expert in the game. Mad Tea Party and I, we did play the game back when it first came out in early access, which was a little over a year ago, but we didn't get very far. In fact, right now, we are further than we got the first time.
Yep.
And so, this time, we're going for game completion. We're going to try and beat it. But also, I like to build things. I like to design and stuff, and I'm kind of trying to see what looks good. Not everything will work, but you know. So it goes. Let's see here. Nope, I don't like that one. Let's try and get it snapping in a little better. Right there. So, if we really wanted to now, we could take this piece, which is the underside, and snap it in down there. Really make it look like it's connected up to the roof. Aha! I see one more, like, additional thing. Because we have these beams now coming straight down like this, we could take one of the angled bits. Yeah, like that one. And we could bring it in here like this, although it would stick out. I don't know. I don't know if we'd like that. You heard it's super good, but trying to solo the game's hard, because it's hard to level up on your own. So, Bomber in chat is playing solo right now, and he just beat the first boss, and he actually thought it was easier than he thought it was going to be. So that might be a good sign for you. The way that stuff works in this game, right, is you unlock new building things, which then also unlocks new like tools and weapons when you find things. So if you find iron, you can now make iron tools. But before that, you have to make copper tools and that kind of stuff, and you have to beat the first boss in order to get that far. So like you progressively get stronger based on equipment. But not only that, right now in the bottom left, you can see I have food that's wearing off right there, and I only have 25 HP. So I've been playing, but I've got almost no HP at all. So then what you do is you craft food. In early game, your food is limited, right, to maybe berries, which only give you 7 health. But eventually, you can make things like sausages, which give you 55 health. And that's 55 max health. And it's like a temporary thing. So you're like temporarily boosting all your stats. And that's how you like go out and fight things. Yeah. You do have to play carefully, right? Because you could easily die. And so the thing is, when you like do things, it doesn't matter what you do. When you do anything in the game, like I've never used a sword, so my skill is 0. But I use a pole arm all the time, and my skill's 25. If you die, you do lose your skill. So if you die over and over and over again, unfortunately, you're gonna be dropping your skill points. But you can always get them back. Hey, I see another wraith out here, Mad Tea Party. Flying super high for some reason, but I want to pull them in.
Okay.
Something that I would suggest, right, for one of your weapons, get the bow as soon as you can. The starter bow, I think you need like deer hide to make. I think I hit it. And just use the bow and like kite enemies around. Just run away from them. Also, my life is really low. I forgot. I was just talking about it.
Oh, hit the fence.
I think we both hit the fence. My stamina's coming back. It's low because I didn't eat any food. Nice. We're not planning to do the boss today, so we're playing with another person as well who isn't able to play tonight. So next time we play, time we stream this, we will be going for the boss who is just in here. But once we're satisfied with this house, which honestly we're getting pretty close to being satisfied with the house, we are gonna go explore the swamp and get like the map unlocked and try to like see what's out there. We also don't know what we need to spawn the boss. That will be something we need to go learn. You've got notifications on. Cool. Hey, Too Much Pina. There's some links for you if you're interested. I don't have Valheim content on my YouTubes, but I have some other things. But we also have a Discord channel, and there are automated alerts for when I go live if you're interested. Let's see. Should we put half walls in here? Somehow? What do you think? Half wall there or leave it open? Med tea party?
I'm thinking. Probably. Does it... Being open doesn't, like, keep us from getting warmth or anything?
No, I think as long as we have that fire going, and we're close enough to it, we should be fine.
It doesn't look bad without... when it's open.
Yeah, I don't think it does either.
Ah, there's a wraith out here!
Oh, I'm coming. Hold on, I've got to eat something first, though, too. I'm gonna eat a bunch. I'm coming out, I'm coming out. Yeah, so this thing can fly right over our walls. Alright, alright. If he hits me, I'm dead.
Oh, I died.
Yep, you did. Block! Oh, I got the parry. Oh, I got a Wraith trophy. That's the first time I picked that up. Let me link the portal up for you.
I set my bed here.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another thing too, right? You can set your bed and you'll spawn here. So right, that's what death looks like. You just get back up wherever your bed is. You get a grave.
Body.
You get a grave marker, so you don't lose any of your stuff. She got all of her things back just now. But to recover your skills, though, you were thinking the blue light was an enemy, even the moon. It's a mix between Fallout 4 and Minecraft. You know, a little bit maybe. I would say it's less Fallout 4. It's definitely got Minecraft vibes to it. As you'll notice with the building, right? You certainly get the Minecraft sort of feeling, which is one of the reasons I love the game, because I do love Minecraft. I kind of feel like our thing here is done. The only thing we have left to do is, like, if we wanted to add some flair onto our base, which I might do.
Yeah. There is another wraith in the distance.
Another one, okay. Is it, like, the one that's really far away?
Yeah.
Alright. I guess I'm a little less concerned about it being so far away, but, you know, that didn't really snap where I wanted it. It's fine, though. It looks fine. I think we're going to do that to the other side here, too. You're going to clip it? Okay, I'll check the clip out. Yeah, so the building in this game is definitely different than Minecraft. And one of the things, like, oh, let's say, oh, that's not really where I wanted to put it. In Minecraft, you got to pull your pick out, your axe, and you got to chop away. In this, you just click once and it's gone, and you can just pick your stuff back up. So it's really nice for, like, quickly building stuff. Also out of wood. Oh, we don't need this table out here anymore because you got one inside, right?
Yeah.
Cool. The Fallout vibe, I mean, I can see from this zone why it does have a little bit of that, right? It looks like we're in, you know, the wastelands or something. I can certainly see that for this zone. The zone that you start in, though, is the meadows, and you won't get a Fallout vibe from the meadows. Oh, you couldn't clip it? Too much time passed? Really? I didn't know that was a thing. I don't quite know how the clipping works, of course. Let's go ahead and break this. Other interesting things to note, like, these wood planks are taking damage. They'll only go down half, but rain affects things. When you're building, you can't build floating structures, so, like, distance from ground is a big deal. Oh, and I'm going to store some things. You put chest in here, right? Great. Okay. I'm good to go explore. The skill system in building. Oh, yeah, the skill system is kind of Fallout. You're right. And the way that works, okay, you had asked how do you get your skills back. So, unfortunately, Mad Tea Party lost some skills. And I wish the game told you how much you lost. Like, oh, you just lost 2 points a jump. That would be nice to know. But it doesn't ever tell you that. You just kind of have to know about what you were. And then you can look at your skills and see what you are at that time. Pole arms, like one more hit to an enemy, we're going to level that up, which is kind of neat. But when you die, you'll lose a point or two. And I don't think you lose it in everything. I think it might be kind of random. And then to get it back, you just use it more. Just go out and start hitting more things with your weapon, and you'll get it right back. Hey, if you haven't played this game, and since you just bought it, you should play this one before Skyrim. Not that Skyrim's not a bad game. I have put tons and tons of hours into Skyrim. But you should give this one a go. It's worth it. All right, Mad Tea Party, are you fed up and ready to venture out? Okay, let's do this. We're gonna, you know, actually, we should maybe put some platform here so that we don't have to run through the water. Okay, so that's a thing on our to-do list. Let's also mark these dungeons on our map. I'll get this one marked. I didn't bring a key, so I guess we can't go in any of them, but
I still have my key.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Skull dungeon. Yeah, you can open them. Sure. That'll help out later. Because at some point, I'm gonna come back through here probably to get all the iron out of them. So the boss spawn is just over here somewhere. I don't know what it looks like. I see there's a whole bunch of dungeons and stuff. Oh, and we got spawners over here. Part of me wonders if we should like leave these spawners alone and like somehow farm them. You know how you do in Minecraft?
Too bad you can't turn them off.
Actually, now that you say that, hold on, you take care of the enemies for a moment.
Okay.
I read a thing. If you cover them, if you prevent their line of sight to the sky, it might actually turn them off. We need more wood. How about we back away from this place for the time being? Because they're gonna keep spawning. But if we come back with wood, we can maybe clear it off. So if you can run back here, I'll get the guy chasing you. Ow, he hit me. Look, you can even parry arrows. Haha, check that out. Man, these guys are coming out of the woodwork. Did you run back to our base? Is that where you went?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming. I think that's a good thing to do if we can get a little bit more wood. I don't know if we have any.
Yeah, we still have 2 stacks.
Yeah, so the weapon I'm using, they call it an at-gear. Here it is. Iron at-gear. There's a bronze one you can make before this. I really like it for the reach. There's 2 stacks left?
I just grabbed one.
Oh, there's no...
It was next to the crafting table.
Oh, I didn't see that chest down there. Didn't see that one. Okay. All right, let's go try this. Because if we can make a farmable spawn area for these guys, just like think how cool that'll be to get entrails for our food, which is super gross sounding. Bones from the skeletons.
Yeah.
Bronze is copper plus tin, yes. Something else to note. It's a little like
I accidentally broke that one.
Oh, okay. There's still another one, right? Another green one? Yes.
Yeah.
Shoot, my stamina's really low.
My health is really low.
That's a level 2 skeleton. Hold on, let's back up out of here. Oh boy, they're probably gonna break that crafting table. This is really dangerous. I don't have any core wood on me. Oh, what am I doing? And there's the death. He found a skeleton spawner in a tomb once, no line of sight to the sky, and it was going crazy. It was in a tomb. I think it's different if it's in a dungeon. And again, this might not actually work. I am certainly not an expert in the spawn mechanics or anything in this game. All right, let's take a quick peek at what my skills are at now. I mean, I don't remember what anything was actually at, right? But jump is 24, our pole arm is 25. Yeah, I don't remember what they were. I feel like pickaxes was 31. You will notice on the top right, it does tell me, of course, no skill drain. So if you die again, running back to your body, you're fine. I don't know how long that lasts for. Probably should have eaten something. At least that berry. I also should have set my spawn out there. Enigmatic of Valheim. There are mods for this game. I've never looked into them. Not to say that you shouldn't. I bet it's pretty cool. You get your stuff back?
Yep.
My stuff's not... Well, actually, it's a lot further away than I thought it was. I will eventually... So here's the thing. If I stick with this game and play it for, like, years, absolutely am I going to look into mods. I love modded content for all sorts of things. Ah! Knew he was going to hit me. Shoot! I gotta stay away from that blob. If he poisons me, I'm in trouble. I don't want to use my last poison potion. Stamina's a problem.
Ah!
Come on. Wah! Yes, I don't advise walking through gross, swampy terrain. I think died easy. In your underwear.
Well, I had already hit it.
Oh, that's why it died easy then. But yeah, I love modded stuff. I love the things that modders do to games. But before I ever try to do mods, I like to put in a good amount of time into the game first. So, like with Skyrim, I modded the crap out of that game, but I played it a lot. I was basically done with the game before I did the mods. And the same thing happened with Oblivion before it, and honestly, I was playing Minecraft when it was still in like alpha, so I'd put a lot of time into that game before mods came out. Here's another dungeon. Open that one too, if you don't mind. Okay, marked. The boss is still out this way, a bit further. Oh, here's more spawners. Let's break these ones, I think. They're like far enough away that I don't mind. The other one is so much closer. Oh, sorry, I was trying to say this before. Something that the game doesn't exactly tell you, but you'll want to know. Oh, man. I can't break this body pile. There we go. Is some weapons, most weapons, I think, have a special. And the special is middle mouse button. And so the special for this gear is that big circle swing. He uses more stamina, of course.
I'm almost dead because of this stupid blob.
Oh, because of the poison? Oh. I needed a stamina potion, apparently. I'm just out. Oh, okay, and then some enemies have stars, they do more damage, they have more life. Hey, Bomber! Don't be like that. Don't be using the logic that the game tells you exactly how to do it.
Who uses logic?
I broke the last spawner over here. I'm just finishing up the skellies. There's a chest in the middle too. So here's the thing. That thing on the bottom right, you were absolutely right, Bomber. It tells you down there. I just don't look at it. I know. It's
I fell in a hole.
my own failing. Fell in a hole? I don't even know where you're at.
I got out.
Okay. We got Amber Pearl and Ancient Bark in here. I guess I'll take the Amber Pearl, Ancient Bark. Oh, okay. I see you now. Let's see. Do you keep your shield up and tap? No. In order to do the parry, you don't bring the shield up until you think it's time to block, basically. You want to hold off. And then, yeah, early game, like, fighting tips with the bow, you can just, like, constantly backtrack and shoot. Oh, I got poisoned off of that. I got to drink my final potion.
Yeah, this guy has range.
He does. These oozers...
Oh, there's a leech.
They, like, break up into normal blobs, too, so there's even more poison. Hitch. I don't know if you can parry a blob. I haven't tried that. I kind of feel like you can't because it's an AoE sort of thing. Oh, my health! My health! Okay, I just drank a health potion. I'm glad we brought those. I should have been dead there for sure. That's how you beat your troll, running backwards while shooting it. That's, I'm sure, the exact same way that I beat my first troll too. And my second, and my third. Probably more than that. Dungeon! Oh, and the other thing too is it shows all your death markers on the map. You can get rid of those. I don't want to be reminded of that. Alright, boss spawn should be right over here. Again. Oh, it's a giant skull. That's really cool looking. There should be something around here that tells us...
There's a blob coming.
Like what the spawn item is. I see another oozer, it's like north of us.
Over at that spawner. Yeah. Or not spawner, dungeon.
Yeah, so look, it says offer item, but we don't know what to give it. There should be something here that tells us. Aha. Cook their remains. Cook their remains. Probably entrails, right? Do you think it's sausages? Do you think... Because you make sausages with the entrails, I think, right?
Yeah, that's true. It might be.
It might be sausages. Like I said, we're not going to do this. We are waiting for our third member to be online, which he can't be online tonight. Oh, shoot, he had a bow, I didn't notice. Just a little shack out here.
Yeah.
You know what? There's nothing inside it, but there's a
chest underneath it.
Yeah, look at that. That's kind of clever. I wonder how many other, like, shacks we found and didn't find a chest and it was just sort of hidden. You accidentally clicked on one and that's how it went away? Yeah. Bomber. It tells you right here. Sorry, I had to do that. It's on the other side of the screen, though, so... Oh, yes, that's a good point, Bomber. If you're playing with others, if Mad Tea Party and I wanted to see who was the better fighter, we could turn on Friendly Fire. It's right here on the top right of the menu. It's defaulted off. I'm like looking southeast there, and it looks like it switches biomes, doesn't it? I feel like that's no longer swamp.
Yeah.
Wonder if it turns into Black Forest over there. Or it could be plains. If it's plains, that's super scary. We don't want to be there. All right. Let's run back to the spawners. Let's, sort of make our way back there. Oh, we should have also... I should have put a marker where our boat house is. I want to try getting the roof set up.
There's a marker where our bed... well, there's a marker where my bed is.
Yeah, I didn't do that, so I don't have a marker. Cook their remains. Do the slime ooze things, do they actually cook anything?
They drop ooze, which can be made into something.
Because this looks like ooze, right?
Boiling death.
Boiling death? That's a thing that we can make?
It says boiling death when you hover over it.
Oh.
When you look at it.
Oh. When we get to the spawners, okay, actually let's go down this way, mark this one on the map too. But when we get to the spawners, you could try to fight them, but it might be better if you just run them around for a minute to try to let me get a roof up.
Okay.
Looks like a cauldron, so sausage would make sense. Is that a thing? Are sausages typically made in a cauldron?
Well, you cook them in the cauldron, but you also make the muck shakes in a cauldron, which uses the ooze.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it might be a muck shake. We know it's called Bonemass, right? We already know the name of it. So it might be like a skeleton. It feels like it's not gonna be a Draugr, but
Well, the Draugr are the ones that drop the entrails.
yeah, I know. That's why I'm kind of thinking maybe it's gonna be the muck shake. That's all. Gonna get this guck. Whoops. There we go. Cauldrons are used for cooking. Yeah, they are used for cooking.
They're basically just big iron pots.
Yeah, true. Oh, you got your light on now. Yeah, so another thing, too much peanut if you're still here. Torches. Torches are a big deal, because when it gets dark, it is actually pretty dark. And when you're in a dungeon, it's very dark. And so Mad Tea Party has a special item that we found from a vendor. It's a headpiece that lights your way, which is pretty nice. I was in my map marking that spot.
Did you see the bones raining down?
No, I heard you exploded, basically. So, that's the other thing, too. Like, different weapons are good for different things. Her weapon is really good against skeletons. Mine is not so much.
Because yours is more piercing, whereas mine is smashing.
Yes. Still have a little bit of poison resist.
Oh, I don't have any.
Oh, man, that is such a long range. If you have to use your healing potion, don't be afraid to use it.
Yeah.
Man. Come on, stamina. Regen, please. Oh, and like, my weapon probably takes a lot more stamina to swing than yours does. That is a guess. I don't know for sure.
That might.
Mine takes 14 to swing it. Oh, and Bomber, right? The parry bonus, 2x. Daggers? Daggers have a lot of parry if you want to play with those. That's what LeCloud uses. I kind of want to try them out, honestly, but I just haven't. There's a blob to our left and a Draugr in front. I'm going for the Draugr. Yes, Mad Tea Party is a mace user.
My mace is also good against blobs.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, there's an abomination spawning next to us.
Oh no.
We could probably ignore it. Unless you want to fight it.
I'm stuck on a tree.
Oh, I gotta mark this on the map real quick. Dungeon. I mean, it doesn't know we're here, as far as I'm aware. Though it's coming this way.
The leech in the water to the left.
Okay, 2, 3 of them? There's a whole bunch of them. Skeleton. Yeah, one swing kills skeletons for you. Maybe it does know we're here. It's like certainly coming after me, what it feels like. I don't want to bring it back to our base. I think we gotta fight it. Oh, these things, the axe is really good on them, but...
I'm stuck.
I can't raise the ground because of stuff.
Ah!
Get your pickaxe out and dig.
I died.
I see that.
Why is there a hole there?
Oh, that did a lot of damage to me. Oh, 6 HP. Is there a bronze mace? Yes. There's a skeleton on me now, too. Is there a weak spot on this? I don't know. I haven't found one. Oh, a wraith came up behind me. There's 2 of them.
Ah!
My dead body's right next to yours. Also, I still didn't set my home point here. That's a mistake.
I can't get to my grave.
You're probably better off waiting. Like, if you come back to the house, we can sleep. Because otherwise those wraiths aren't going to go away because it's nighttime. Just don't lead them back to the base.
Trying not to.
I would have been fine had the
Well,
wraiths
the
not
raids
come
are
up on
like
me.
right on me.
Yeah.
Ow.
They sure are right on you.
Oh, freaking lag. It like froze. And I was trying to get around a tree and I got stuck on the tree.
Was I able to sleep because you were not spawned or something? Those wraiths should be gone now, or they should be going away. Abomination, on the other hand, is probably still there. It is.
But at least it's on the other side of the dungeon.
At the moment. Yeah, again, I don't know if the Abomination has a weak point, but it is weak to axes. Because it's like a tree. What do you mean here, like... Give me my grave. What's going on here? Because what's going on here? Oh. Not supposed to do this. Now everything's gonna be unsorted. You're carrying too much. It's probably part of the reason, part of the problem. Alright, do you have arrows? Just shoot some arrows at this thing. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and there's also a skeleton archer you could potentially take care of. Woo! So you can like dodge roll through attacks, and that's what I'm abusing here. Like the Dark Souls system here. I did not dodge that one though. My axes are 13. You know, I haven't actually tried the iron at gear on this thing. However, I don't want to use the additional stamina. It's almost dead.
Dang it. Okay, I have one poison potion left.
You do? I'm out. Okay, got leeches over here. Be careful. Woo, that one almost bit me. Did you parry the smash? I think I did actually parry the smash. Twice is actually what it felt like to me, but I would not try that. It does so much damage if you miss it. I was actually trying to dodge roll, and I was a little late on it, was, I think, the actual thing that happened there. Okay, my inventory is a mess now that it moved everything on me. Try to reset some things. My honey goes there. The rest of the stuff kind of doesn't matter too much. Oh, this does though. It made the noise, yeah. The ka-ching, yeah, it sure did. I think we actually did get it off. It's just, it's not something I was aiming for. Okay, let's run over to the spawner real quick and see if we can do anything. I've got... Okay. I'm sure they broke the workbench. I'm gonna have to put a new workbench down. Here we go. It's that skeleton archer that I'm really concerned about. Yo! The Draugr elite. And that skeleton, we gotta cake out that skeleton, I think. One more! One more! Oh, crap! I'm down to like 20 life. I gotta move a little bit. Gotta not get hit. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Oh, that archer almost got me. I'm gonna die if I don't move. I'm getting away for a moment. I'm not sure where you are. Oh, did you die?
Yeah, I died. Sorry, I was muted.
See if I can just like lead them away. That's a bad spot to get stuck. Ooh, I got a hitch. Okay, I may have gotten one. Feels like it's covered to me. Again, I don't actually know if this works, so we're gonna find out. Come on! So many guys behind me! So many guys! Okay, let's kill one of them. Because that's gonna be a thing here. I don't know where you are, Mad Tea Party.
I am...
Did you get your stuff back?
Behind the spawner, yeah.
Okay. I'm just leading them away at the moment.
I was trying to shoot some of them. I don't have any food left, so I'm gonna be stuck.
I just died. They're coming back for you. They're probably gonna destroy the stuff I just built. Definitely not easy. If this works, it's gonna be crazy, but it's definitely hard to set up. My jump skill is not gonna be high, because I keep dying. You know, I think I'm out of food now too. Well, I have honey, and I might have like one other little thing. For the most part, I'm out of food though. Body's over here somewhere. There it is. See, look at this. Look at this crap where I have to like... I think it's because my inventory's... There we go. Because I was too heavy. I couldn't pick everything up. So it's just like, here, you can open it. Are you running them around?
I'm shooting at them.
Okay. I'm running back in. Try and kill some. Turned his back on me.
Oh!
What?
I'm at 1 health.
Oh. Pretty bad.
No! Okay.
Click and click. Okay, okay. Well, I did absolutely just see one spawn there, but I gotta play with the
Couldn't move!
ceiling just a little bit more. Whoa! Yeah, I just died. If Odin could see you, he would be confused. You're absolutely right. This is an experiment in futility, probably.
Is this the definition of sunk cost fallacy?
There is definitely a sinking feeling. I mean, I will say that I am really sad that I'm losing all of the skill point. On the other hand, doesn't really matter. We can always get our stuff back, like our skills. That leech. I'm dead in the water. That's like the worst spot to be dead. Like, think about it, though. If it works, then we have a controllable spawner that we can build structures around and then farm them. If it works. It's a big if. But if it works. Okay, I gotta be careful of poison, right? There's a blob behind me and there's slimes in front. The real problem is I have to get the belt so I can pick up the rest of my stuff because I'm too heavy. I'm poisoned, aren't I? Am I gonna die? I'm probably gonna die from the poison. Died from something. The gods are merciful, it says. Actually, you know what? We have skill drain prevention, I think, right now, because we keep dying. So...
I am just going to say I don't think it's working unless you're planning on putting up more walls or something, because I'm pretty sure I just saw more guys spawn out of it.
Out of which one? Because, like, that's another thing, too, right?
The big purple one.
One of them might be more covered than the other. I really should have grabbed my stuff and ran back towards the base, not further away. That feels like a big old mistake. Okay, this should be our belt. And apparently some entrails. They're at least not destroying the structure. They probably destroyed the workbench. Don't want to be here, don't want to be here. Keep moving. And there's a leech right behind me, I think. Okay. At this moment, safe. Gear on. I'm basically out of food. Did you get your stuff back?
I have died 6 times since the last time I have tried getting my stuff.
So
Well, actually, I get my stuff, and then I die again.
Okay. So where is your stuff at?
Near you.
It's over this way? Okay. No poison, blob. Well, the skill points should be mostly fine, right? Because we should only have lost from the first death. After the first death, we have no skill drain on. It's like the cooldown. So we have that going for us at least. I think I heard something behind me. Oh, I don't have enough stamina left to block. Did you get your stuff back now?
Yes.
Okay. Good, that's good. We're making progress. We're making progress. We still have no skill drain. I mean, let's take a quick peek at our skills. Jump is down to 23. Bows is at 20. Pickaxe is at 27. Polearm's 25. I don't think we've lost a ton. Should really write these down, and then we'd be able to compare. All right, we're gonna walk up and we're gonna see what happens. Yep, there's this guy and there's an archer. Is the purple one the skeletons?
I think it might be.
The purple one is the one... Yeah, it just definitely spawned more. But I don't know what counts as being covered either. Like, we might need to do more work. Yeah, I gotta back off or I'm gonna die again. It's the archers that get me. Always the archers. Boy, and they chase you a long ways, don't they? Ooh. Trying to sneak up on me. Oh, my weapon just broke. Stamina! Ooh, I'm at 8 life and there's another one shooting at me. He's just gonna sit there. Yeah, put some food in the fridge, some cable TV will never bother you. Good point. Alright. I'm done with this, I think, if you're done with this. If you got your stuff back and everything.
Yeah, I was going back to get more food, but...
Yeah, it'll be easier to play with it more when we have our third person.
Yeah.
We can try again then. And if it doesn't work, then I guess it doesn't work, but we tried. Oh, where is our door at? Our door's right here. You know, how much wood do I have? I got a little bit. I'm gonna... Oh, so quickly make a little bit of a... path out here. Can't really see. Okay. Now we got a little tiny way across without getting wet every time. Would it be better to raise the ground? Yes, but I don't have any stone on me. It probably would be better. I just don't have the stone. And wood is cheap. So one of the things with stone buildings, when you get there, Bomber, you're gonna find out it's gonna take a lot of stone. I don't know if there's like a really good way to get stone that I just don't know about yet. But I thought we had a lot of stone, but we don't. I'm gonna leave like most of the stuff back here. Just. What was that? Felt like something just hit. It might have been this that hit. It's this not damaged. I don't know what that was. A big wave just hit our house, maybe? Wood planks get damaged over time out in the rain. They, like this right here. It's gonna go down to half, but it won't go lower than half unless something comes and hits it. Which, of course, you know, a Draugr could come over and hit it, I guess. And if it does, it's only 2 wood or whatever it costs. Yeah, 2 wood. So I'm not gonna be sad if it does. For the most part, we've set out to do, or we've done what we set out to do today, which was to get this spot kind of situated. this spot now that we can see in the from the dark, and to get a idea of what's out here. And we found the Bonemass. We know the clues it gave us on how to spawn it, and we can bring some sausages. We can bring some muckshake with us, and hopefully kill this thing next time. And we will leave all of that where it is. Repair our ag gear. Yes, yes. And I think with our goals being completed that we set out for today, this is a good spot to end it. We're right here, we're right there, and being ready to go for the next boss. And I am really interested to see what it unlocks, right? So far, the first boss unlocked the pickaxes, right? And then we saw that the second boss unlocked the ability to go in the swamp dungeons, which of course gave us iron. So the next boss, presumably, will unlock something equally important, I would imagine. But I don't know what it would be. New weapon type, maybe? New armor type? Who knows? I'm pretty sure we go to the mountains next, but we'll find that out too. Yes! And for sure, Bomber, we are not done trying the spawner thing. I think once we get another person who can also kind of like kite them around and all that kind of stuff, it'll be better. So, this was a fun one. I don't know what day we're gonna plan to do the next stream. It could be before Friday. We'll see what LeCloud has going on. And after that, though, I'm like itching to play Shantae again. I was having a lot of fun with that game. I'd like to do more of it. And it doesn't seem like there's necessarily a ton more. I'm thinking 1, maybe 2 more streams to like beat the story. And maybe do like all the extra stuff. We'll see. It's gonna be a fun one. For now, we're gonna be signing off. Mad Tea Party, you have anything to say? All right. Thanks everyone for being here. See you in the next one. Mercs Rain signing off.